Guys, and happy Friday. Oh, I'm so happy it's Friday. I'm so tired from this week. Today our cards are Two of Autumn, Release, Four of Winter. And we've been getting this, it's not this card, Four of Winter, but in the Earth Magic deck, it was a similar situation where there was, it looked like a caveman in a cave and he was retreating and hibernating. So we're called right now that I feel it, honestly. Like, I just feel so tired today. I just was like pushing through. I'm actually starting to do my fall cleanup in little pieces. So it's not so overwhelming all at once when everything starts to freeze. And these cards play into each other again. And this is, kind of what, Divine Pearls Insight was talking about release, letting go of the past, an end that makes way for new opportunities, time to move on. And we were getting that also with our cards that I did yesterday, where we were talking about releasing, and what was it? The Death card. We were releasing, and we were releasing all these emotions and everything from the past, because this is what's holding us back. This is a barrier. Remember, I was talking about barriers that are up. Some of these barriers are self-made. So we have to realize that these barriers are self-made by sitting there and hanging on to the past and staying in these emotions. I'm not saying taking the time to grieve a relationship or grieve something that has happened to you in your life is wrong. Please take all the time you need. For your own mental health, please take the time you need to grieve, to feel every single emotion. Don't turn to substances, alcohol, drugs, whatnot. Go to your doctor and ask if you could see a therapist, if that'll help. If you have someone in your life that you could trust, a shoulder you could cry on, turn to these people and try to stay away from the substances that will numb you to the pain, because you will just keep reliving these lessons again. So sometimes we put up these barriers where we keep reliving the emotions of the past and letting those emotions tie us to the past. We can't propel forward if we're still hanging on to the past. Our number, our energy number for today is 10. And 10 is basically is the angels telling you to start thinking about your future. Be optimistic. Know that the angels support you. Know that they will provide and you have nothing to worry about. So it's okay to look about the future. Me, I have a tough time thinking about the future. I have no idea what to expect or anything. I just try to live for today and just be thankful that I'm still here with my children. So, bringing fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and exponential talent for multitasking. So a lot of us are multitasking, especially we've been talking about this. This has been coming up a lot. Yesterday, I believe it came up as well, or the day before, where we're juggling a lot of things. We're wearing a lot of hats as parents, as people in the life that people depend on, where you have to be everything: the lawyer, the referee, the cook, the cleaner, the mechanic, the gardener. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you're wearing multiple hats. But we are great at multitasking. But remember what Universe was telling us, to put what is most important, like prioritize. So if most important to you is going to work, coming home, and the kids are there, and you cook dinner, and you do homework, and you bathe them, and that's all you got done for the day, I would say my hat is off to you. Great job, well done. Let the laundry wait till the weekend if you're okay with that. Because it's a lot to wear all these hats all at once. We got to take time for ourselves, and that's what the Four of Winter is calling for. The need for more sleep or a vacation. Solutions that come from meditation. So we're being asked to take a breath, take a step back, and hopefully this weekend you're able to put your feet up and relax and take some time for yourself. And have a nap if you're able to. I know it's hard when you have children and there you have earning activities, but if you're able to, try and put your feet up and have a nap. Have a glass of wine, paint your nails. Just try to take a little time for yourself. If you're able to put off the fall cleanup for even just until Sunday, then try and do that. Take more time for yourself. So surprisingly, this two of autumn, like well, not surprisingly, this card plays into release about thinking to about our future. The two of autumn is also saying that you are working really hard right now, and this is going to give you more opportunities in the future. She's making this beautiful bouquet of flowers, and she's putting out the universe. But this is basically universe saying that everything you're putting out there is going to be beautiful and manifest itself in the future. So we're also talking about the laws of attraction. So the more you accomplish, the more happy you're going to be. So they're talking about, like, fall cleanup, or, like with me, it's just like with me, things weigh on me. Like I had to get the boys' haircuts done, and I cut my boys' hair myself. So it was, I was seeing that I was getting longer, and it's just, I kept putting it off, and I'm just like, you know what, forget it. Just take, get it done. And I felt a lot better getting it done. And that's what they're basically saying. When you get these tasks, even if you're picking one by one, give yourself a pat on the back, because it is hard. Juggling, wearing multiple hats is really, really hard. Moving forward, freedom to change, an end to that makes ways for new opportunities, transformation. So this is what I was talking about with one individual that I did a reading for. A lot of our cards are with our third eye chakra. So meditation is playing a lot right now because it's fall. We go out during the day when it's nice and warm, and then the night times are cooler. So some of us are doing activities that are indoors, like going to a movie, dinners, and hanging out at people's houses. So it's also saying, remember to take care of yourself and meditate for your own well-being, to release feelings of the past or things that no longer serve us from the past. And this is basically another reassurance from the angels, basically saying also with our number 10, that you can look to the future with positivity. Some of us have been through a challenge in our life, and now, like we were talking about the Wheel of Fortune through August, that a lot of us were in this cycle. The cycle has come to an end. Now we're into this new chapter of September and October. And right now, the universe is calling us, especially with the full moon energy and the planets and everything, that the way that they're acting is, especially going into the Libra energy now, that everything is going to be in balance. So if you, like I said, if you're wearing multiple hats during your day, know that things will smooth out. You will find your rhythm. You will find everything will fall into place. It's just right now with the fall cleanup, it's just little things popping up. Once the fall cleanup is done, then you could just relax. You don't have to worry about anything else. Just enjoy your weekends, and like I said, do your nails, go fishing, do whatever brings you joy and happiness. When I was talking about the barriers, we have to realize that sometimes we're our own worst enemy. And when we keep living in the emotions of the past, and I'm actually thinking of one individual that I did a reading for, and she'll know as soon as she hears me, that she is stuck in this energy of her ex, and I told her to write down her emotions and what she would say to him on a letter, put it in the moon for a couple of days, and then the moonlight, not in the moon, the moonlight. And some people tear it up and as a release, or you could set it on fire as a release. And when you do that, you say in your mind, or if no one's around, I release all of the emotions to the universe. So release that to the universe, and no longer don't allow those emotions to control you anymore. And the spirit will see that you've opened the new door, and everything from the future is going to start flowing through. And with the Four of Winter, the power of meditation. So right now we're all being called to be in this wonderful energy, to relax, not to worry, and like I said, take a nap. Sometimes people will sit there, if you go on your phone and look up bowl music. It's very beautiful and soothing. Or sounds from the Amazon, tree frogs, birds, whatever, waves, lightning, fire. There's so many beautiful sounds that you can sit there and play on your phone. And you can even lay on the floor with a nice comfy pillow and just sit there and open your hands up to the ceiling and close your eyes and lay down and just let your body release. Like pretend like you're in a pool of water, or you're in the ocean, and you're just looking up at that beautiful, glorious sun, feeling it on your face, and just relax. Just let it all melt away. And just enjoy that beautiful time of letting your mind just be, not worrying about anything. And even if you do it for 15 minutes, trust me, you'll feel like $1,000,000. Erin, Soulworks, which is SOULWRK at Soulwork, she was actually doing a meditation, teaching us how to meditate before we do a reading, and it was really beautiful. So Even just taking that 5 minutes to recharge, just do it, guys. Honestly, that's nothing better. And they're also talking about healthy sleep is critical to a healthy life, and it's so true. Even if you go to bed, try to go to bed 20 minutes earlier. Turn off your phone. Don't look at the notifications. Just try to sit there and try to get to bed even 5 minutes earlier, and you will notice a difference in your day to day. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you hear noises outside, or the kids have nightmares, or you have to get up a lot because you drank too much water before you went to bed. But try to prioritize your sleep and turn off the TV, turn off the tablets, turn off the phone. I know it's hard, guys. I'm just as guilty as anyone else. Try to get that, even if it's 5, 10, just try to get a little more sleep in, and you will notice a difference in your life. So have a blessed weekend, guys. DM me anytime. I know I've got a couple ladies that I've read for that DM me all the time for more information. Feel free. I welcome it. Have a blessed weekend. I will try and go live Friday before Shabbat. If not, then I'll try and do it Saturday. It's just like I said, I got fall cleanup and, getting ready for Halloween and stuff and school prep. So have a blessed weekend, guys, and talk to you soon.